Hello there, welcome. I'm Lindsay. I'll be guiding you through a practice today. We're going to be doing some standing postures, some balancing postures, some stuff for the shoulders, kind of like a all body yoga practice today. And of course, incorporating our mindfulness, our breathing, and that centering at the end of our practice. So enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So we'll begin at the top of your mat, wherever that might be for you. Good, just pressing down through the feet, sitting nice and tall, rolling the shoulders back, coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. So as we press down through the feet, we're growing that strength and stability up the body. So feeling that wrapping of muscle to bone, that tailbone, we're tilting it slightly under so the hip points move in and up. We get that subtle engagement through center. We relax the shoulders down, turn the palms open, allow the crown of the head to reach skyward, and tuck the chin in ever so slightly. A little trick one of my teachers told me was to take a swallow. And if that swallow is smooth, then alignment is happening in, the neck and head area. If you swallow and it's kind of rigid to swallow, then adjust your neck, tilt to tailbone. Take the chin back and in here. Good. So Tadasana, very important posture. Tadasana is important because it is the foundation of all standing postures. We want to stand strong and stable in our feet, starting at this point. Let's close our eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Make your breath long and audible. A few deep rounds. Moving with intention today for focus, stability, strength, gratitude. And finding that balance between effort and ease. So in those challenging postures, where can we soften? Where can we find ease? Let's open our eyes, take an inhale breath, reach the arms all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Good. Inhale. Let's reach and stretch. Exhale, arms release slowly. We'll do that one more time. Nice big breath. Inhale, reach. This time add in that fold. Exhale, hinge at the hips with soft bended knees. Let it all go. Feel the sit bones lift. Press down through the feet. Good. From the top of your mat, bend into the knees, grab the floor or your blocks, left foot to the back of the mat. Wiggle the left foot back here, tap the knee down, take a breath in, lift the arms into low lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward, sit up nice and tall. Good, let's bring our arms forward. So we're gonna come into eagle arms. So right arm under left, your eagle arm. So back of the hands, palms, or hands to shoulders. Let the elbows lift, the height of those elbows, reach the elbows away. Maybe start to bring the forearms to sky, let the eyes lift, opening up here, bending into that front knee as normal. Good, just another full breath here. Good, release the arms, breath in, reach them all the way up, open up through the chest here. Good, let's release the hands down towards the floor, pick up that back leg, come into a high lunge when you're ready. Inhale, reach the arms skyward. A nice big breath in, reach and rise. Strong left leg, bend into right knee, sweep the arms back, runner's lunge. So think crown ahead in one direction, left heel reaching in the opposite direction, fingers reaching back, everything hugging inwards. Just hovering above that front thigh here, keeping strong in the legs and the breath. Pause, be here. Where can you soften? Where can you find ease? Beautiful, let's let that inhale breath bring us back to high lunge, stretch and reach all the way to sky. Good, one more time into that runner's lunge, reach back. Stretch the arms in one direction, reach the head in the opposite direction. Breathing deeply here. Good, with that next inhale breath, lift those arms back up. Allow the shoulders to soften. We're gonna take those arms and reach them forward. Keep that left arm forward. Sweep that right arm back into a twist. Right hip, draw it back and in. Good, lift up nice and tall in the body here. Good, sweep the arm back, inhale back to that high lunge, hands to hips. We're gonna start to bring our weight more and more forward. See if as we bring our weight more into right leg, we step forward, left knee up towards the chest. Now by all means unplug, come back into it, we'll meet here. Good, leg at 90 degrees, spread the toes, make sure hips are nice and even here. I'm gonna turn to face you. So hips are nice and even, that left hip's not going too high. Good, when you're ready, extend out through that left leg. Left hip, drop back and in here. Sit tall, press down to lift you up with strength with the option to take the arms up. Maybe a micro bend in that standing leg, lift from inner thigh. Good, take another deep breath, inhale. Good, let's drop it back down, Tadasana. Exhale, back to the top of the mat here. Inhale, breath, reach up. Exhale, release the arms. Good, once again, breathe in. And exhale. Last one, adding in that fold. Inhale, breath, reach. Exhale, forward folds. Good, coming to that forward fold. This time, right foot to the back of the mat. Wiggle the foot back, pad the knee, tap it down. Take a breath in, lift up, reach up. Good, sit up nice and tall in your low lunge. Soften shoulders. Eyes slightly lift to the sky. When you're ready, take the arms out in front, eagle arms on the other side. So again, your version. Good, hands to shoulders, back of hands, palms. Elbows lift almost to the height of the shoulders, about to the height of the shoulders, and then reach the elbows away. Start to feel that stretch in the upper back, let the eyes lift. Good, maybe let the forearms lift, bending into left knee, take a few breaths. Good, really nice stretch for that upper back. In the shoulders. Release the arms, take a breath in, reach them up. Nice, hands to floor. Steady the hands, pick up the back knee, take your time. When you're ready, take a breath in, high crescent lunge, inhale. Eyes forward. Good, fingertips to sky. Back leg nice and strong, bending into front knee. Release the arms back to that runner's lunge. Reach back, hug everything in, crown ahead reaching. Torso just hovering above that front thigh with strength. Be here, breathe. Good. Find that softness maybe with a smile. Inhale, fingertips to sky, eyes forward. Good. Again, exhale into that runner's lunge. Good. Keep the breath going, flowing, keeping your attention there. Good. Take your time. Nice big breath in, stretch and reach. Good. Once again, we start to bring our weight more and more into that left foot as our weight comes forward. So you can come to that standing balance, hands to hips, right knee up towards the chest, flex the foot. Again, I'll turn around so you can see we don't want that right hip up. We want to draw it back down. Good, so sit up nice and tall, and when you're ready, extend, lift from inner thigh. Notice if right hip's lifting, we want to draw it back down. Maybe add in those arms. Good, lift from inner thigh, strong. Sit nice and tall. Doesn't have to go really high. Everyone will be at different places. Good, let's release. Bring yourself back to the top of the mat. Tadasana, inhale. Arms release, exhale. Good, again, inhale. Exhale. Slow everything down. One more time, big breath, inhale. Good, exhale. We're gonna come, stay at the top of the mat wherever you are. I'm just gonna move here. We're gonna come into tree pose. We're gonna do some balancing postures. We're gonna begin with our right leg as our supported leg. So just like Tadasana, we wanna root down, wanna feel that muscle wrap around bone here. Making sure you're on a nice stable surface will help. Okay, hands can come up. We're gonna turn this left knee out. Maybe stay with the big toe on the floor here. So knee starts to gently press to the wall behind you. And we're gonna start by walking our foot in to kickstand. So that foot is supported on the ground. We're hugging the foot into the leg. We're sitting up tall. Seeing how this feels, or maybe building from here. We can bring that foot up below the knee onto the calf. So we never want our foot to be on, off. We want the whole foot to be on for that stability. We never want to hit that knee joint because we don't want to press it left to right. So nice comfortable spot. Or you can pick up your leg, place your foot to the inner thigh, again above the knee. Good. Left knee pointing down and back, sitting tall. Maybe palms come to center. Find that balance. And then when you're ready, maybe arms lift, palms together, apart, or any other variation that you prefer. We want to press down with our right foot. Steady. Want to hug in, foot to leg, leg to foot. Stability. Want to reach out through fingertips, allow the shoulders to soften for softness. Breathe in to help focus, concentrate, balance. Let's bring our palms down to center together, all the way to those hip points. Bring that left knee forward to bring it off the leg here. Good. I'm going to turn around here. I want you to keep that left leg up. Warrior 3. So our legs are fatigued right now. That's where we need that mental determination to keep us here as we press out through that left foot. So a lot of us will come right down, grab onto our blocks or our pots or whatever it is that we have here. Maybe some of us will reach our arms back, reach our arms forward, stay nice and strong in legs, taking one last breath. You got this. Beautiful. Let's come back, meet in Tadasana. With an inhale, breath lift up. Out the mouth. Really nice. Take a moment. Reset. Tree pose. That left leg's going to support us. So set up that left side here. Open up. Find the place on the leg anywhere but the knee. Making sure the whole foot is on the leg here. And then hug. Sit a little bit taller and prouder. Palms can come together. Inhale when you're ready. Maybe open those arms up. Let the eyes lift. Be in that place where you do feel steady. So adjust at any point. The beauty of yoga is that if we fall out of a posture, we just get to come back into it, maybe learning something new about ourselves, about what we need to do, adjust. And that's it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Excellent. Let's come down when you're ready. Palms come back to center. Maybe hands all the way to the hips. Lift the right foot off the leg. Turn the knee forward. Lift the knee skyward. I'm just going to adjust to the top of my mat here. Good. For that warrior 3. So what we want to see with warrior 3 as we extend that leg back, we don't want that hip to lift. We want to try to keep those both hip points facing down. Again, good support is grabbing those blocks, pressing out through that back heel. Good. And then again, where do you need to be to feel supported and to breathe? Breathing, remember, is that indication when it constricts or stops. It's our body telling us that maybe we've just gone too far. So choose the appropriate place for your body, for this pose right now, and maybe find those soft edges wherever they may be. You got this for one last breath. Really nice. Let's come back to Tadasana. Take a breath in, reach up. And exhale those arms down. One more time, this time adding in that fold. Inhale, reach. Soften the knees. Exhale, coming down into that forward fold here. So move the blocks to my top of my mat. Good, so we're going to bend the knees, plant the hands here, and we're going to step back into plank pose. Just for a breath or two. Press the ground away. Knee down option is really great as well. So either or here. Good. We're going to move into side plank. So with our side plank, we'll go with the first option. So we're going to start with our left side is going to support us. So again, wrists or forearms are really great options. We're going to come with our knee down. Swing that knee out behind you, or that foot out behind you, and take that top foot, outer edge of the foot pressing down firmly. Left forearm or left palms are going to support you as you press the ground away. Take a nice big inhale, breath, lift up. Good, maybe here you can play around with lifting your leg up. Good. So stay here in the postures, whatever version. Okay, if you want a different version of our side plank, you can come back to plank pose, roll onto the edges of the feet, press down to lift up. And same thing, maybe in this pose you want to lift your leg up. Maybe you can step it out in front. Really nice. Let's come down back to our plank pose. And we'll come right to the opposite side. So first again, if we drop the knee down, hip over knee, we swing the foot out behind us, back heel down flat, press the ground away, top arm reaches. Maybe the leg lifts. We see what works for us. Maybe we want to try both legs up. We press the ground away. We sit up nice and tall. Again, maybe a leg lifts. You guys are awesome. Take one more breath. Good. Let's drop it down. Find that plank pose. Good. Take the knees down, sink back onto our heels, and sweep those legs out in front here. We'll bring our feet towards the top of our mat. Good. Once we're at the top of the mat, bring your fingertips just beyond your hips. Press down for length. Hug in, the kind of elbows behind you. Wrap the ribs forward. Good, this is a great spot to put a block if you need it. Well, we will be moving actually in a moment. But if you're ever in the seated position, something to sit on. If you have pain in your hip flexors, extenders here. Good. So we're gonna come into boat pose actually. You can keep with that little bit of heat that we're feeling right now. So we'll start with boat with feet on the floor, arms reaching forward. Lean slightly back. Okay, we want this nice tall spine. So once you start to not feel anything and you start to round, you'll grab onto your legs, come back here. We can just build from here. So first things first, we want nice tall spine. Good. We want to feel the side, front, and back of the body working together. Okay, and then from there, maybe again, arms lift, legs lift. Okay, if you've got those straight legs, ooh, those shook a little bit. It's been a while. Okay, whatever works for you. Lots of ways we can come into this boat pose. Maybe arms are really wide or extended. We can come kind of play around. We always just want to keep the integrity of that spine. Good. I think I've talked long enough that we can slowly start to come out of this posture. So just sit up nice and tall. Good. Take the legs a little bit wide, knees bent, drop your hands behind you, and just give your legs a little float side to side here. Good. And as you come back to center, scoot yourself forward ever so slightly, and then just lower yourself onto your back here. Good. So once we're on our back, we're going to bring our legs up, about 90 degrees. And again, that feeling of hugging in, maybe even spread the toes. Good. So we're going to come into eagle on our backs. So we're going to take our arms out to the side, sweep the right arm under the left. Good. Good. We're going to take our right leg over left and kind of either wrap the foot under or just kind of squeeze the shins or calves in towards each other. Drop down into the back body. So think upper mid and lower back, pressing into the floor as much as possible. Right here, I feel it. I could pause here and this will be awesome. So do that. Or on that next exhale, curl up, elbow to knee. Lower down, extend the legs and arms away from each other. Exhale, curl. So we're going to do 5 rounds of this. Good. Exhale, curl and extend. Curl. And reach. Last one for an extra hold. Oh my goodness. That feels good. Let's drop the left foot to the ground. Open the arms nice and wide and come into a twist. Good. So we can keep the legs crossed or uncrossed. Again, feel what feels right for you. We're going to lift the legs, drop them to the left. I always like to peel my upper back up for a moment so I can take it back down nice and smooth. Good. Again, stacking legs is good. Crossing a block or a pillow in between the legs is nice. And then I'm just going to enjoy this twist for a few moments. I encourage you to do the same. A few quiet breaths. Good. And the next breath in, let's all come back together. Uncross the legs, bring them back into the air, left over right, left under right, so opposite side with our eagle. I don't know if I fooled you into thinking we were done with this, but we're not yet. We're almost there. So again, rooting down through the back body. Nice big breath in. If you want to move, let's move. Exhale, curl elbow to knee, and extend. And we'll do a few more just like that. And just using your breath on those exhales, moving mindfully, not in any particular rush. Good. And this last one, let's come together, hold. And start to release the arms. Coming down, lift the knees up in whatever version, stacked or crossed. And peel that left side up. Maybe look in that direction. And then again, a few quiet moments here. And nice and easy, that next inhale breath. We'll bring everything back, uncross the legs. Let's take our arms alongside the body, tuck our shoulders slightly under. Keep our feet to the floor and even walk them a little bit closer to the back of your legs so your fingertips can almost graze your heels. And we want to avoid letting those knees kind of splay apart. We want to really keep them hugging in. They don't have to touch, just that feeling of hugging in as if you're holding on to something. Moving into bridge, we're going to inhale. We're going to press down through feet, arms. Never look left to right when you come into this posture, any posture that compresses the neck. And we're just going to lift up. We're going to feel like we're reaching our knees away from us and our chest towards the chin. Palms can stay down or hands clasped under back. Not too much time here, just a nice grounding, opening posture to slowly bring us into that final pose in Shavasana here. So just a couple nice deep breaths, pressing the ground away, eyes to the ceiling. Maybe you're outside. Well, it's probably still cold, too cold for that maybe. Good. And then lift the heels away from the floor. It's just a nicer, smoother way to bring yourself onto your mats. So bringing your back all the way down, sending your tailbone, reaching it towards your heels, and then 1 foot at a time, placing them back onto the floor here. We'll just connect the soles, the feet together, just for a few easy breaths here. And just placing your hands wherever they're comfortable, maybe on top of your body, on your heart, and your stomach, or just open to the side. Close your eyes. Let's find that ease, those soft edges now as we allow the body just to kind of drop down for a few moments here. Start to let the fingers just curl in ever so naturally. And even our breath starts to become more quiet, more natural. And when you're ready, let's extend the legs one at a time. I like to roll myself side to side a few times just to settle, find that space where I'm free of distraction, that feeling and need to move and adjust. Get any last little itches and scratches out. Nice deep breath. And Shavasana is this final pose of a practice. Allows us to come to a space that's quiet and still. Releases all of the effort of those stronger postures. However, we still want to put that same amount of effort into this posture. Effort into releasing. Effort into letting go. Effort into knowing that it's okay to just be still and quiet for a few moments. Give yourself that permission right now. I am here. I am breathing. I am at ease. And when you're ready, just begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And by all means, you do not have to get up right now. Okay, stay where you are if you're enjoying this time and you have the space to do it. It's encouraged to stay as long as you'd like. If you are getting up, just start to bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor, extend that right arm up and just roll onto that right side ever so gently. Take a moment. And press down through that left hand just to bring yourself back up to a comfortable seat. On a block, on a pillow, just on your back. You'll have Shavasana here maybe like me. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes open or closed, whatever you prefer. Taking the palms together and bringing them towards heart center. As you bow your head towards the hands, it symbolizes gratitude for yourself and for everyone around you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste. See you again next time.